So euthanasia is derived from the Greek word meaning good death. I don't know if anyone has heard that before. Some I'm sure have. We give an intravenous dose of our barbiturate, so essentially they're dying of an overdose. There's an intense feeling of euphoria just before they pass on. Safety of handlers and the observers is a big issue in contrast to our small animal euthanasias where we can hold them, and it's just usually a much safer environment for dogs and cats. I try to have an educated support staff with me. I generally work with my husband. He's very good at handling the horses. Sometimes that's not possible, but I do try my best. And this person is knowledgeable about what that horse is going to do, how they're going to react when we do give the injection. So it's important that this is the person that's holding that lead rope. We get some clients that do want to hold their horse at the final moments, and I really discourage that as much as possible. Our job is to keep you guys safe. The owner does sign a consent form, usually recognizing that it's a final event, and they may choose to be present or absent from the procedure. And really, either option is appropriate no matter what others have to say. And everyone has beliefs on this, but I'd much rather you see you take care of your horse while it's alive than have to be present for the procedure. Either way is welcomed. Horses can react differently and may wander or fall towards objects or people. Possible side effects or reactions are discussed with the owner prior to the procedure. These could include running, flipping over backwards, paddling on its side, vocalizing, agonal breathing, muscle twitching, urination, and defecation. Most of that usually doesn't occur, but it's important that these are possibilities because you really do need to prepare the client. So sedation beforehand is only given if I find that the patient is going to be needle shy. Otherwise, I really prefer not to sedate them for reasons that I believe I get a better euthanasia procedure if they're not sedate beforehand. So 1 of 2 syringes given intravenously, and within about 15 to 30 seconds, the horse will fall. This fall can be terrifying to the client to observe because we are dealing with heavy animals. It's not a dog or cat. 1,000, sometimes 1,500 pounds falling to the ground can be very dramatic. So we try our best to facilitate that horse to lie down as quietly as possible. Again, when I've got my support staff with me, they know what to expect. The biggest thing I like to do is to try to see if that person can hold that head so the head actually drops just a little bit more quietly. That's the biggest part of it, I think. So a second syringe while they're laying down is given intravenously, and generally this will stop the horse's heart within a few minutes. Occasionally a third injection is given, but it's usually 2. When the horse's heart is confirmed stopped, I'll listen with my stethoscope. At that point in time, then I know it's safe and I can welcome the owners to come in and visit with the horse. The eyes will remain open, and so it's important that you realize that beforehand too.